He told Steinway that the only person he wanted to meet in America was Rachmaninoff, because he never met him in Russia. And I remember that when I married Volodya, we came here in 1934, beginning of 34, the first person that he took me to was Rachmaninoff. And we hit it off, as we say. Rachmaninoff liked me, and I adored him, naturally.
But that was very deep friendship, very deep. I was like his son, you know.
When he got to America, he had immediate success.
I think I got my musical influence with the contact with great artists. First of all, my mother, in the beginning. Then all the artists I knew. Then my friendship with Rachmaninoff and her father, later.
My father came back to Milano and told us about the program. And they told me there is a pianist, Vladimir Horowitz. Huh? I said, so he said, what's the matter with you? Because I already heard him. You see, this was 1933. I heard him in 32 and 33. So that's when father met Volodya. My father always had his solists go to his house, so he told the manager that Mr. Hall should be at the Hotel Astor at certain hours. So I was so nervous that father wouldn't like him that I went out. And Mr. Horowitz had been scared to death by everybody, saying like father would be an ogre, said, be punctual, otherwise he will kick you out. So he said to me that 10 minutes before 3 or 4, he was going around the Hotel Astor to be ready.
And when we rehearsed a little bit, and he was very pleased. And that I met him and played. And after that, I met my wife. Then I played Brahms with him and many other things. Then after that, he was my father-in-law, you know. I didn't know even that he has children and a musical background. She came to the rehearsal. She fell in love with me.
We were just married, early 1934, and it was published in Vanity Fair. In this picture, it's me with my father. You can see that the profiles are very similar. And that's where the similarity ends. He got the talent, and I only got the profile. This is a picture of my daughter Sonia with my father. You see the smile on his face looking at her. She was the one he liked mostly. And I think he said once to my mother, very gently, that he never loved his children as much as Sonia, which was one side flattering, one side not so flattering. I'm exactly like my mother in temperament, a very patient woman. You can never express your own personality. You have to subdue your personality to them. But that's what I chose. No, nobody forced me. Well, first of all, nobody forced me to be the daughter of my father. It just happened. And nobody forced me to get married to a famous artist. Sonia was our only child. She was the granddaughter and the daughter of two personalities. It was even more difficult for her. That is the self-portrait she painted before she died. You know why I listen from upstairs? Because when you don't see the artist, you hear the real conception of the interpretation, and you're not swayed or impressed by the personality of the artist. In this room, I only hear the sound, and I don't look at him. I don't see him. So I'm not under the spell, that magic spell.